I sold Pierre today. Pierre, for you guys that don't know, is this Peugeot 405. It's a very rare, unique, odd vehicle to have in 2024. It's absolutely incredible condition as well for a 1993 estate car. It's not got a spot of rust on it. It's absolutely amazing. I've been humming and ahhing about what to do with this car for a while, and to get to the crux of this story I have to kind of throw it back. And if you've been on my channel before, you'll know I love a story time, and you're probably in for a little bit of an adventure with me here. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Adam Ivel. I'm fairly heavily invested in the car world here in England. Not just that, I work for Drift Masters, I travel all over the world and do car related stuff. It's how I've spent my whole life. I live in Essex, so you can maybe as I get angrier in this video, you're gonna hear the Essex accent come out a little bit stronger than it maybe is right now. But I want to just throw you back to the start of this year, because Pierre, I actually got him. Actually, let's throw it back really far. I bought Pierre on a bit of a whim. You can check out all the videos if you want. I'll link them somewhere so you can see the little story of Pierre. But at the start of this year, Pierre was rested up. He was past his time. I didn't need him anymore. And I was like, what do I do with that car? I don't know. I'll leave it in the field a little while longer. It's not harming anybody. I kept coming down and it was still all right. It needed a clean, but other than that, it was all right. But then I saw a little thing pop up for Auto Alex having his Shedfest show, and I thought, bloody hell, I got the perfect car for that. Look at this. That'd be mint to take to that, and it also gives me something to do. Like I can kind of get creative with the car again. I can have a bit of fun. I can clean it up, do a little service on it, and all that sort of malarkey. And you know what you're like if you're a car guy. Sometimes you don't want to be deep in it or a build. You just want to tinker. Sometimes it's nice just to go, oh, look, I've done a few bolts and it works. Brilliant. Now, I thought that was excellent. I had a great time doing it as well. Went up to Auto Alex's show, taxed, MOT'd, and insured. Fully legal car. It was a full legit MOT as well, not one of those dodgy ones. Fully legit, done at a local service station. So I went up to Leicester, had an absolute blast at Mallory Park, really enjoyed, met all the boys, Auto Alex, cracking. Alex even saw the car. He was like, brilliant, I had one of those. That's amazing, that's amazing. I love seeing that. I love that you've kept it on the road. And I was like, do you know what? I am too. Because before all this happened, my mum was sick of it being in her field. And she rung up a scrap place and said, can we get a quote on scrapping the car? Well, they offered 250 quid, and I believed it was worth near £1,000. I think with an MOT, in today's day and age, a car this clean, it's probably worth £1,000 no matter what it is. So I said, I don't want to scrap it, don't worry. I still have the logbook, I still have the car. I just need to reiterate that. I still have the logbook and I still have the car. Now, I sold it. I sold it today and I got the money. Ben come all the way down with his father-in-law from Leeds, and I live in a little village near Colchester. So that's a fucking long journey, man. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. It's a long day out just to get from Leeds. If someone said to me, you need to come pick something up in Leeds, I'd be like, Jesus, I've got to book a day holiday for that. That's a long journey. So I was so grateful that they come so quick. I was like, with a car like this, you might only get one buyer at a time. You might literally only get like one person that's like, oh, I really want that. I'll have that. I like the story. I like the car. I need something. I like tinkering. I want to do an engine swap, blah, 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 whatever. Once it's yours, it's yours. So he comes down, he looks around the car as I'm cleaning it, and he's over them. He loves it. He's like, this is brilliant. He loved it like I loved it. Pierre is a unique French thing, and people aren't always into it. So I was like, buzzing. Definitely selling this. I really need the money to put into my little drift thing that we're doing over the winter. It's a very expensive hobby, and I need to be cash rich to do it. So I was like, okay, we'll sacrifice one of the vehicles to do this. So he gives me the money. I'm very happy. And then we're going to do online the little transfer thing you do on the DVLA. Remember the DVLA, the people that take all of our money for roads and everything, cars, and oh, they decide your emissions on your car, by the way. Like, they decide to tax this £400 a year or whatever. It's them people that, you know, that section of the mafia, sorry, the government. I think the mafia would be more fair on us people. They probably look after us better than the government and the DVLA and all them people do. It said, as we were trying to do the transfer, your number plate's been blocked. You've been tried this too many times. I was like, what? Like, the car's still MOT. The car still has a legal MOT on the vehicle. So Ben goes, hey, I'll pop down the post office. It said on this thing I can go down the post office. So he's jetted off into the post office. I've finished up the video thinking this would be the last time I ever see my beloved Pierre, my old mate. I really like Pierre. He's great. He's just got so much character for such an old weird car. And I genuinely was gutted it was going. I was like, man, this sucks. So I wait around till Ben comes back, and I go, any luck? Nah, mate, no luck. What do you mean no luck? No luck. No luck, they wouldn't do it. They gave us this error code. I was like, all right. So we wait around. It is freezing, by the way. It's cold. All right, the sun's out now, which is very nice. But it's been freezing today, raining and a lot. It's been awful. So we were waiting around doing naff all while we were waiting on the phone at the DVLA for over an hour. When the guy answers the phone, he's like, oh, hello, blah, blah, very polite. And I'm trying my best because I know he's just doing his job. He's a geezer like me. He's just a fella doing his job, trying to earn his paycheck. I get it. I do not blame this fella at all. Like, but he goes, yeah, sorry, so blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, the car, we can see it here. Yeah, can I take your details? Yeah, well, your address is the same. Yeah, oh, apparently an authorised place has scrapped it. This isn't AI. The car exists. The car has not been scrapped. And I said, how? I've got the logbook. Well, I went, oh, who's done it then? Oh, we can't tell you that. What do you mean you can't tell me that? You can't tell me who's apparently legally scrapped my car. I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't know this was possible. So I am a little bit clueless in this. I've never actually scrapped a car, as you can probably tell. I don't know the process of it, so I was getting a little bit fraught. I was trying to remain polite, but I just said, well, look, can I not just send you all the proof now while I've got you on the phone? I'll even FaceTime you and show you around it so you can clear it off and he can tax it. No, I can't do that. It's going to be, we need to send you an email and then you need to forward that email with all these photos, proof of the car existing, and it could take up to a month. What? I've got a gentleman and another gentleman. I've got two gentlemen here. They've drove all the way from Leeds to buy this vehicle today. They'd put the cash in my hand. I need that money to do what I'm doing. Like, I couldn't believe that this was the situation. Now, I'm going to ask you guys, have any of you ever done it? I feel like I've been scammed by the DVLA today. Someone has legally been allowed to scrap my car. Now, I don't know how. So I then rung up the place that I thought were responsible for scrapping it. The people that we got the quote off of, which makes sense, right? Like, if you put one and one together, you do usually get two. My car has been scrapped. Let's ring up the people we got a scrap quote off of, and we'll figure out what happened. Now, I rung the girl. She was lovely, and I'm very much aware of, like, hey, look, everyone is just doing their job, right? We're all just trying to get by. It is not an easy place to live anymore in England as a normal human being, unless you are one of the elite, one of the billionaires. This is a very, very rough country to be living in at the moment. It's the cost of living is expensive. Everyone is doing their bit to get by. And I thought, hey, I'll be nice. Of course I'm going to be nice. They're a local company. And I just said, look, I think you lot might have caused me a little bit of a situation here. Can we just have a look into it? So she looked into it and she was like, no, we've never picked this car up. And I was like, I know you haven't. So how has it been legally scrapped? And she was like, what do you mean? So here's some of the phone call. I'm going to alter her voice a little bit, I think, because I don't know how legal it is for me to record phone calls. But apparently it's probably more illegal than someone scrapping my fucking car. And I don't understand why they would do that.
So just spoke to the accountant and we've literally gone through every paperwork and document you can think of, and we haven't even evaluated the car to even be able to pick it up or got any address or anything.
Right.
So I said to her, we just literally traced up all payments and we searched on the system and any collections or any valuations we got, and it's literally, we haven't even evaluated the vehicle. Literally, I've typed in the registration plate you gave me, and so's the accountant, etc. And there's literally nothing on there, nothing at all.
Right.
Can I ask you a question? And it's nothing to do with you guys. It's not. This isn't. I'm not biting or anything. I just want to understand the process of how it works.
Yeah.
So, how do you legally scrap a car? Like, what is the process? You obviously need like logbook. Surely you need some proof.
Yeah,
like,
how we do.
It is, you give us a registration.
Uh-huh.
We put in for our own valuation, give you our price.
Yep.
And then what we do is we have to take bank details over the phone, and then we have to message you to get a valid photo ID for identification in order to pay you.
Yeah.
And then when we come out, we have to make sure you've got the key and the V5.
Yep.
If there's another price deduction for those, if it hasn't got the original catalytic converter, we have to take a deduction. We then bring the car back here and it gets checked over to make sure it is complete, as people say.
Right.
That's if we're able to collect it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Then it literally gets destroyed.
Right.
But to be able to collect it, we have to have names, we have to have addresses.
even if you don't collect it, let's just say like you've got the car with you, yeah. Say you've got to that point and the car's been crushed or whatever. How do you then notify the DVLA? How are they told?
We actually
We don't get a notification, so what we do is we only take the the main bit, you keep, you know the little yellow slip on the bottom of a logbook?
Yep.
So we don't even take that bit, so we physically can't do anything. You take that bit yourself, or as such a person scrapping the vehicle, and you sign and date it, and you send it off to DVLA. We have nothing to do with that at all.
So this isn't even your fault. The DVLA are doing something funny here.
Yeah. That's what I was saying, that us physically, if a logbook gets sent to us, we send it straight back. We always say to people, this is our policy, we always say send it off recorded delivery, the yellow slip, don't do it online.
Yeah.
Because the DVLA have got a habit of saying we haven't received the yellow slip. And if you've got no evidence to send it, you're liable up to £1,000 fine.
Right, okay. So I'll leave you and thank you so much for your help. I do appreciate it.
Thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye. You need me to scrap the car. It needs to legally be scrapped by a bit of the paperwork that I have, that I still have. Apparently this yellow slip here, I don't really want to show you all the details, but this yellow slip here, I mean, it doesn't fucking matter anymore. The car's been fucking scrapped, apparently. But this yellow bit here, apparently, is what I have to send off to the DVLA, apparently. She said the yellow bit, so I assume it's this bit. But I don't understand what's happened today, and I'd love it if any of you can help me out here. Am I being scammed by the DVLA? Have they done something here? Because how can they legally scrap a car? How can they legally scrap my thing without any proof? They've not scrapped the car. The car's here. So does someone profit out of that? Is there someone else profiting down the line? The video, I'm going to let you know how this all pans out. But I've now got to go around the car, do a load of photos, prove that it's a real vehicle before I can even sell it. And that can take up to a month. Now, annoyingly, I've had to then send these lads off without the car, give them a bunch of the money back, and I only now have a holding deposit that I can't spend in case this whole thing goes opposite way. So I might have to end up giving him this other money back, and then it leaves me completely out of pocket. And I would love to be able to understand it. Even if it's a legit issue, like a legit accident, I just want to understand it. But I tell you what, they'd be the first to fucking fine you, and they're the first to fucking tell you to fuck off when you need their help. Honestly, it pisses me off so much. And the fact that this is a completely legal car, I don't understand how this has happened. I've got the logbook, I've got the vehicle. How is it now scrapped, DVLA? And then making me wait an hour on the phone? All right, fair enough. Apparently you're really busy. Well, I guess that's all the other cock-ups you've made and that you're not going to get in trouble for because you're... That's that. I'm going to leave this and I will update you guys if you want to know. Maybe I'll update it on the second channel, the 621 Live channel. But this is a situation that I've never experienced before. If you've ever had this happen, please let me know. Hopefully we can resolve this deal and I can post the video on the other channel of this going, because I really want to move forward now with some more builds from the new stuff I've got going on, and also I want to keep posting the main channel stuff, this channel, the features I've got lined up, because we've got multiple cars, one already filmed, 2 more lined up. They're awesome as well, and they've got great owners with great stories, and I want to tell that. I don't want to be making these whingy videos like, nah, but I am so frustrated today. I've got so much good stuff to tell you and show you and get on with, and I'm back on YouTube moaning, which is just such a joke, but I'm frustrated. I don't understand the situation, and I'm pretty goddamn angry, if I'm honest. You're right, Finn. I've been ranting, man. Thanks for watching. Whatever. It is what it is. And we're back so soon. Look at that. I come bearing updates. I feel like it's only fair that I don't upload the video as I had, and I update you now at the end. Now I have a little bit of a resolution. I'm going to break it down. I got an email back from the DVLA today. It's only been 24 hours, so I'm very, very grateful that they managed to do this very, very quickly. I have, as you may have seen in the previous part of this video, not much faith in our government and its services. So I am very, very happy that they've managed to resolve this for me quickly. So what have they said? I'm going to kind of break it down really quick. They said, upon further investigation, it appears we were notified by an authorised treatment facility, ATF, that they had issued a certificate of destruction, COD, for the vehicle on the 1st of August 2024, which isn't actually that long ago. And I was actually in Latvia at the time, so I'm still very confused. I'm still going to apply the paperwork to find out which treatment facility it was, because I'm going to send them an invoice for my day yesterday. It says no further requirements. It says in line with the current procedures. It says for the vehicle on August 1st, 2024. In line with current procedures, the vehicle record was closed down. No further reminders would have been sent to the keeper once the record was closed. Now, I need another question to you guys. when you scrap a car, do they not send you like a like a letter through the post saying car's now scrapped? Cheers. Like they do it when you sawn the car and all that sort of stuff. So do they not do that? It says the DVLA are obliged to take every application of COD as genuine in order to avoid delaying applications going through and prolonging the registered keeper's liability for the vehicle they no longer keep. So once again, this bit that annoyed me because I was like, well, they didn't even send me a reminder. Like, what was going on? I don't know. I still don't understand that bit. And this is the bit. It said, following on investigations, I can confirm the COD has been removed from our records. So the car is now a car again, and Ben can come and collect it. I've already spoke to him. He's very, very happy. He can't wait to come collect the car, and I can't wait for him to collect it, give me the rest of the money, because then we can go buy parts for the drift cars. I'm very, very excited, because that means the second channel, 621 Live, can start up. I say second channel. It's kind of like becoming the main channel. This has become like the channel where I post car features and stuff that take a lot longer to produce. So that's why the content slimmed right down on here, but the quality is going to be amazing. So hit the bell and get notified, because I'm not posting too much. You're not going to see me constantly on your recommended page. If you can hit the bell, that'd be absolutely amazing. And if you are new here, if you can subscribe. This isn't the normal content, but I do love a story time. So these will be occasional when I have something to tell a story of. This is the bit that really annoyed me. The vehicle must be taxed immediately as your current tax ended on August the 1st, 2024. Now that's a lie. I declared this car sawn at the end of April. So the tax did not finish on August 1st, 2024. And I am going to reply to this email. And if we do get updates once again, I will then post it on the 621 Live channel. I'm not going to post any more about this on this channel. This is going to be the only one. You can use a reference reminder, blah, 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 on the vehicle to do this. Or you can phone up, blah, 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 blah. Also, you can go, they're just spieling it now. They said it can take up to 24 hours. Sorry for the inconvenience this matter has caused, but upon the DVLA, of course. Sorry for this inconvenience this matter has caused, but the DVLA is not at fault, and we have only acted upon information supplied to us electronically by the ATF. I'm sorry, but you are still at fault. I don't care how you're going to try and pass the blame on this one. They have a responsibility, surely, to check somehow, or at least notify the current owner that the car is being scrapped. I still have the logbook, I still have the car. No one has scrapped this vehicle. So that really irritated me. So they're basically like, hey, so yeah, we kind of fucked up and we've kind of resolved it, but it wasn't our fault, so, and now you need to owe us money. I'm not paying them any tax. They can really put that idea up their butthole. We're gonna wait until Ben gets here. He can tax the car, because the car wasn't taxed on August the 1st. I promise. I promise the car was not taxed. I declared the vehicle sawn. I cancelled the tax because it was too expensive. And I was like, I'm done. That car can wait, like I said. So I guess we have a resolution to our situation. I'm very, very glad that we have. And I'm very glad that I got to do this video with a bit of a happy ending. Pierre is going to go. And once Pierre has gone, I will be uploading that video to the 621 Live channel. So if you don't mind, go follow it over there if you want to see some more car content. And I have so much to bring you on there. Filming a new car for the channel tomorrow. Very, very excited for that one. And we have another one planned for next week too. So we have loads of stuff going on. And we're heading to a little secret car meet next weekend as well. The quality of the cars is super high. Going to take the M3 down, and it's going to be amazing. So make sure you hit subscribe, please, and follow us, what I'm up to. It would mean a lot. So I want to say I'm going to love you and leave y'all. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'm very glad we get a much more relaxed ending to this video, and a happy one for Pierre, because he's going to be going off to a new home. Instead of just living here doing absolutely nothing, he's going to be loved by Ben and his family, and I can't wait to see that all unfold. See you guys in the next video. There's going to be a feature. I cannot wait. Let's see what the rest of this year brings. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching, peeps. Appreciate it, baby. Let's go.